All right, welcome to the team. Everybody who's seeing this video right now, congratulations on taking your life seriously. Congratulations on getting started. And if you haven't been officially welcomed yet, again, welcome to the team. My name is Roni Smith. At the time of recording this video, I am a marketing director in World Ventures. And right now, what I want to go through with you is how you're going to get started fast in this business, how you're going to get paid really fast, and I'm just going to run through a few quick tips so that you can have the best probability for success right now. So, this is our success path. This is a path that you want to follow right out the bat to get started fast, to start getting paid really fast, and I'll break down each step for you. So, the first thing you want to do is once you get started and you're a representative, when you log into your back office for the first time, you're going to see a left team and a right team. Now, there's no real difference between the two. It's like having your left hand and your right hand. One team will be open, and that's the team you're going to start building first. Now, once you put one person into the system, you're going to make $20 right out the bat. So every person you put in, you automatically get $20. That's how you make your first money out of this company. Once you put your second person in, that's another $20. So you've made $40 in commission. But not only that, you've now qualified for our Mega Rockstar trip. Now, if you don't know what this is an exclusive trip that only representatives can qualify for who have put in 2 members into the business. It's at $299 per person, as you can see, and this one is in Mexico, but they go all around the world. They're all at 5-star resorts. They put together activities for you on resorts, and you get to meet some of the top income earners in the company. So these trips are not only an experience but business building, because you get to rub shoulders with people who are making it big in this company. So you want to go ahead and book that once you have 2 people in the business. The next thing you want to do is you want to put 2 more people in the business. At that point, you've made $80 because you've earned 2 more direct commissions. Once you have 3 people on the side of your business that's open, the second side will open up and you'll start to build it. So you'll put your 4th person on the side that's newly opened in your back office. Once you do this, your membership fees are also waived. So you no longer have to pay the fee for whichever membership level that you have once you have 4 customers who are active in the business. Now, also, once you have 4 customers, you now qualify to be reimbursed for that trip that you booked. So you are now going on a free trip somewhere in the world. You're about to have an amazing experience. You're about to experience your product firsthand. So that's amazing. Now, putting 2 more people into the system will make you 120 total from the direct commissions that you've made, and you're also now a 1-star representative. Now, if each of these people enroll 1, enroll 2, or if you go ahead and put 6 in, that would be a different scenario. In this case, we're going to just assume that you only put 6 in and you show them what to do. Now, let's say 6 more people join, 3 on your left side, 3 on your right side. You now have earned the Rising Star bonus, which is $200 if you do this in your first 8 weeks. You've also been promoted to a 2-star representative, so you are 1 step closer to becoming a residual income earner. And now you've earned $320 total in commission, but it gets better. On top of that, you've earned a cycle bonus, so you've made $100 more. So you've now made $420 in your first 8 weeks, because every time the system sees 6 sales on the right and 6 sales on the left, you earn $100 for that. So every time this happens, you'll make $100. But doing this in your first 8 weeks is crucial to making that Rising Star bonus as well. Now, on top of that, once your team grows by 16 within any calendar month, you make what we call a tier 1 bonus. You may hear some people call it your car bonus or your lifestyle bonus. Whatever they call it, it's the same thing. 16 sales will get you to that first tier, which is $200. Now, add that onto what you already have. You have $620 that you've made in your first month. And believe me, this is not impossible. People are coming into this business and they're doing it fast. So this is something that is completely attainable, whether you do it by having just 6, you enrolling more than 6, or showing everybody in your team what to do, how to do it. But we are assuming that you enroll 6 in this example. If you enroll more than 6, just know that you'll add $20 for each additional person that you put into the system. Now you hit 3 star, which is our first residual rank, when you have 12 sales on your left team and 12 sales on your right team. You will be cycling again because that's 6 new sales on your left team and 6 new sales on your right team. And look at that, you would have made $720 at this point with this success path. Now, at a residual income rank, if you don't remember what residual income is, it's basically Bob Marley money. It's money that you make in your sleep. It's money that you make for the work that you did in the past. So you earn up to $150 as a 3 star representative. Commission, how the residual is paid is based on monthly fees that come into your business. So that will determine how much exactly you get. But it's up to $150 capped at 3 star. Now, how you're gonna make all this happen, all of that looks great, but what are the steps exactly that you need to take in order to follow this success path? Well, they're pretty simple. In your first 24 hours, the first thing you need to do is to download the Dream Trips app. The Dream Trips app is where everything is at. You get exclusive trips in the Dream Trips app. You have training videos in the Dream Trips app. You have, you see your trips. You can start to look around and start to get familiar with everything that's going on by downloading the Dream Trips app. The second thing you want to do is make a names list. You want to start with your top 20, and I'll explain more about that in a sec. You also want to enroll a new customer in your first 24 hours. In your first 24 hours, you need to get somebody started. So you need to get off the ground running and moving fast. You also want to book your first training event. Whichever training event is coming up first, you need to get it. You need to get booked and registered for that. So you can talk to the person who enrolled you to see what's coming up. But training is very important. Nobody makes serious money in this company without going to training. Now, we're a fun club. You saw the travel, you saw the fun, and even in business, we're a fun club. So, a lot of people, when in your first 24 hours to start, you show your friends, you show your family, you start with a home launch. So you invite people over. There are different ideas at the bottom there. You can invite them over for food. You can invite them over for wine and cheese. You can call it a travel party, whatever you decide to call it based on your personality, based on what you want to do. You can just tell them you're coming over to cook. Come over because I'm cooking. So however it works out, that's what you want to do in your first 24 hours, have a travel party. You also want to be coachable. Now, the person who enrolled you or the person who enrolled them or whoever you're working with in the business wants to see you win. We make money when you make money. So we're not going to tell you something that's inaccurate. We're not going to tell you something that's going to hurt you. We're going to tell you something that's going to build you, that we've used to build our businesses, or we have been using to build our businesses, and it's going to help you to grow as well. So you want to be coachable. There's no sense in reinventing the wheel. Trust me, I've tried it. It's only going to slow down your progress. Now, you're going to start with your warm market when you're making that top 20 list. You want to think about these kind of people that you're seeing here. People who are dissatisfied in their job, they hate where they're at, they're always complaining. People who love to have fun, they're the life of the party, they're always the person who you call when you want to go out. And people who are driven, people who, will hold their head down and work, people who are disciplined, who go at it and go at it. Maybe it's somebody who goes to the gym every single day. Those kind of people have the discipline that it takes for this business. So these are the people you want to go after first in your top 20 list. And if you want a different way to think about it, think about you being stuck in the middle of nowhere, your car breaks down, there are no street lights, it's raining like hell. Who would you call with 1% battery life? For me, that was my mom, that was my best friend, and those are the people that I showed first. So those are the people you want to put down. You got into this business to make a lot of money. Who do you want to make a lot of money with? So that's what you have to think about when you're making your top 20 list. Now, obviously, the list has to grow. If you want to make a lot of money in this business, that list of 20 has to turn into a list of 200 as fast as possible. You can dump your phone, just write out every single contact in your phone, first name, last name, number, or whatever name you have them by in your phone and number. If you don't have 200 contacts in your phone, turn to your social media. That's what I had to do. I had one, when I joined this business, there was only one person in my WhatsApp chat. I spoke to one person literally. So I had to turn to social media. I had to turn to my Facebook, to my Instagram to make my list. And it turned out amazing for me. So when you're making your list, you don't want to think about it too hard. You don't want to say, oh, this person's not going to do it because they're too old or too young. Someone just signed up their 101-year-old grandfather. Nobody is too old. You don't determine where somebody is in life and when they want to change their life. Stop trying to play God. They need to see the opportunity for themselves and decide for themselves. That's the fair thing to do. If someone had decided for you, maybe you wouldn't be here watching this video. So don't think about it. Don't be emotional. Don't get attached. Don't prejudge anybody. Just write everybody's name down. You have to have a sense of urgency when you're moving through this list. If you want to make money fast, you have to move fast through the list, which means that you have to detach yourself from the outcome. It when I got started, I was hung up on people telling me, no, I don't think this is for me, or giving me all sorts of excuses, or doing all sorts of stuff. And you'll encounter people who are doing a lot of things in this business that will try to discourage you. But what you have to do, you see, the faster you move, the less time you have to focus on the people that are saying things. The faster you're flipping through people, the less time you have to follow up with people who have been telling you, giving you the runaround and all of that stuff. So you just want to keep moving fast. And that's why it's important to have a big list so that you have a big pool of people to run through really fast. Now, we have a simple system. Everybody who comes in is going to get, plugged into this system. It's inviting, sharing, enrolling, and educating. We call it IC. Now, inviting is what you need to get good at right now. Sharing, you'll learn to do that eventually. Enrolling, you'll definitely, it's a very simple process. We can teach you how to do that. And education, you get somebody, as soon as you get somebody started, you get them plugged into a fast start video like this, or you get them into a training really fast. But right now, we're going to focus on what you need to do, which is inviting. This is the one skill that you cannot bypass. It's the one skill that's going to make you the most money. Even if you never learn how to do anything else in this business, inviting will start to make you a lot of money. Now, when you're inviting, try to have zero emotional attachment to the outcome. I know that you're inviting people who you may care about their opinions, you may care about how they feel, but at the end of the day, you have to really think about it logically. If this person says no to me, can they show me an opportunity that can do something similar for me in my life? Are they at a place in their life where I want to be, in my life? You have to start to think about it and break it down and realize that you are going after something that you really want to do. So there should be no emotional attachment to the outcome of what this person says, because at the end of the day, them saying yes or no doesn't affect the trajectory of your life. Be yourself. Don't call your friend and all of a sudden you're like, hey, good afternoon, when you used to call them and say, hey, girl, what's going on? No. We're not asking you to be weird. People are going to automatically throw their guard up if you just automatically start changing the way that you talk to them. So be yourself. Just have fun with it. Be relaxed. It's not, it's not super serious. It's a fun business. And you want to be enthusiastic. You want to be excited. If people hear excitement in your voice, you call your friend and you're like, hey, girl, they're going to know that this is something. Okay, what's going on? That's automatically what's running through their head. What's up? And they'll be more likely to listen to what you have to say and hear what's going on. You also want to have posture. You got into this business because you saw an opportunity, and you have to believe that you are capable of making sensible decisions. So have posture. You made a sensible decision, and it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. You made that decision and you are sound and secure in your decision. So have posture in that. You are in an amazing company with amazing people, and you are giving them an opportunity to do the same. And if they do it, fine. If they don't, that's great too. So here's some steps on how to invite, and this is a guide. Every invite should be under a minute. 45 seconds is a good rule. You call your friend up and you're in a hurry. Hey, real quick, what are you doing tonight at 8? I'm clearing the date. So I'm asking them, are you busy tonight at 8? If they say, I have a date with my husband, or, I have school, I have work, I'll be like, all right, I'll call you back another time. Hang up. That's it. You either play to win or you don't play at all. So if they say, nothing, I'm free, what's going on? You can go ahead and invite them. So invite them however you feel comfortable. Some people say, I just found something that you have to take a look at. I want you to come meet me here at 8. Can you do that? I say, okay, what is it? Remember, I'm in a hurry right now. I can't talk to you about it, but when you come at 8, we'll talk. That's where being in a hurry comes back in. So after that, you want to confirm the date and get off the phone. You don't want to be answering any questions, and they'll show up at 8. Inviting to a launch. Once you're invited into a launch, these are different scripts that you can use, and you can pause the video and take a look at them. So this is how you would invite to a launch, the general overview. You can put it into your own words. And if someone asks, what is it? Then this is what you would, this is a good answer that you can give to them. So you can just pause the video and take a look at this. I won't exactly run through it. But doing these things, inviting people out, making your list will get you a person in 24 hours. You have to be serious when you come into this business. I know that you spend $150 to come into this business, but don't treat it that way, because people are making thousands of dollars a month. That is what you should treat it like. You should treat it like a 25,000 US dollar opportunity, because it's what it is. So you get your first person started in your first 24 hours, and you want to do the same exact thing with them. You want to get them in front of a fast start video. You want to get them invited, and you want them to get their first person in 24 hours, because that's the system that works.